Then her grandmother's. Then, finally, there was Dr. Stott's. "Luciana," her grandmother called quietly. "Your grandfather wants to talk to you, darling." Luciana slid from the window ledge, landing lightly on the Persian rug. When she had been little, she had played in this room for hours. Her grandparents' four-poster bed had been her chariot then. In her mind, it had been given wings to go with its lion's paw feet. On it, she had ridden to faraway places, searching for the butterflies he had taught her about. "What did you find today, little chick?" "Today I found the distant silver streak, grandfather." "And what would it be called in my books?" "The Erota distanti, grandfather." "Wonderful. And where did you find it?" "In a place called Sumatra." "Very good, little chick, very good. Now show me Sumatra on the globe, and draw me a picture of the butterfly's wings, and then I will show you how to make a coin appear from Charlie's right ear." She stepped into the puddle of candlelight around the bed. Her grandfather was small among the shadows, propped up by white pillows. Luciana was dismayed by how frail he looked. She reached out and took his hand. "I'm here, grandfather. I've been here all the time." Her grandfather smiled. "I know you have, my dear. What a good child you have been for us." His voice was hoarse and thin, like the winter wind. Where was the giant who had often carried her on his shoulders? Where was the man she had once seen turn a woman into a butterfly in front of a theatre full of people? The patient teller of funny stories, who had finally managed to banish her nightmare fear of fire. Luciana felt tears pricking her eyes. Now, her grandfather said gently. "There is no need for that. I have had a good life. A very full life. Everything changes, Luciana. But that does not mean that everything ends, even when it seems to. Remember the caterpillar and its cocoon, the butterfly it becomes. There are wonderful things ahead of you. I want you to try to be happy, my dear." Luciana felt the tears weighing on her eyelashes. In that moment, she could not imagine ever feeling happy again. Then Dr. Stott asked her to move away. Luciana squeezed the frail fingers in hers once more and let them go. She went back to her place on the windowsill. Outside, Charlie's light had disappeared. Instead, she watched through her own reflection as the night turned into a new day. By the time the stars were lost to the low sun of winter, her grandfather had faded with them. "Do you remember," Charlie asked, "the time that your grandpa pulled a whole string of silk scarves out of a half of walnut shell?" It was a week later, a Tuesday, and the day of Marko Cattanio's funeral. Charlie had tramped up the hill from the vicarage, where his mother was housekeeper. He'd been doing that since he was old enough to walk, and before that his mother had brought him in her arms. Over the past week he and Luciana had wandered the house together. 5 stories that held memories of their shared childhoods. Luciana was struggling to comprehend that Marko would never be there again. She had been an orphan since she was 2, and she couldn't remember her parents at all, however hard she tried. Her grandparents were her whole family, apart from Charlie, who might as well have been a brother. And now, at 13, with Marko gone, Luciana felt as if she had lost half the landscape of her world. Charlie's words prompted a memory, the two of them kneeling right